How are you guys doing? Kiziewheels here. This is another one of those episodes of Electric Scooter and Life. I'm here with my Punk Rider Pro. So what I want to talk to you guys about today with Electric Scooter and Life, it's pretty straightforward. A lot of us, because I'm also talking about myself, a lot of the things that we do and we put so much effort into actually does not make us happy. The pursuit of happiness. So many of us, we work so hard, we put so much time in, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really make us happy, or it doesn't lead to our happiness. I don't believe in people being happy all the time, but I do believe in the pursuit of happiness, that's the goal. If anything that we're doing in this life, the end goal should be the pursuit of happiness. If everything that you're doing is not bringing you or your family, your wife, your kids, if the ending of the goal is not to bring happiness, it kind of makes it all pointless. To me, other people it might be different, but I just think in this life, with everything that people go through, with how much hard work people put in, and it still doesn't lead into them being happy after putting the work in, like, it doesn't seem fruitful to me. It doesn't seem like a good place to put your energy. Like, if you go to work and you put in all that much effort and you work overtime, if at the end of the day you go home and you're not happy, what are you working all those long hours for? It would be better for you to have something that's simple that you do that actually lead you to happiness, that brings you some amount of happiness. Because that's pretty much it. It's got to be somehow leading to you and me being happy. Me being happy, you and your family being happy, it's gotta lead to one of those things. And if it doesn't, what's the point of it all? If it's not leading us to some type of happiness, happy ending, not like that, but happy ending, if it's not the pursuit, then what is the goal? Some people, they mistreat other people, but they are not happy. They walk all over people, they treat people like they're below them and everything, and at the end of the day, they're not happy. What is the goal? Because I believe that the goal of this life, my own personal belief, is simply the pursuit of happiness. Like, your whole focus should be happiness. You as a human being, individually, your goal is to be happy in this life. And if somebody tells you otherwise, they're lying to you. If the reason why you're working so hard, if the reason why you're not taking any vacation is not so you can have a happy and good vacation with all that money you're making extra, if that's not the goal, then you're not pursuing happiness. You're pursuing paying bills, you're pursuing taking care of other people, but your own happiness, you're sacrificing it. And I'm not trying to sound selfish, but at some point in your life, your happiness, your pursuit of your happiness have to be your top priority. If everything that's around you is not bringing you happiness, then there's a problem. There's a problem. Work hard, sleepless nights, working on the projects, putting in maximum hours. But at the end of the day, it doesn't lead to happiness. It doesn't lead to fulfillment. It doesn't lead to your joy. Then it's meaningless in your life, to be honest. If everything that I do in this life doesn't bring me some type of happiness back, then individually, me as a person, I have to literally think about it. Why am I doing this? Because whether you believe it or not, even some of the things that we do, for example, when I review scooters and I give an honest opinion, and because of that, a lot of electric scooter companies, they don't want to work with me because they're like, man, this guy just tells it how it is and it might mess up our brand. And because of that, we don't want to send him any more scooters. No. But I still continue to do it, even though I don't get as many scooters as other people would get. But I'm happy. It makes me happy to be able to understand that because of people like me, companies have to be careful with their products to make sure that every part of the product is double checked before shipping it out. That brings me happiness. It brings me some type of happiness when I see a company focusing on customer service, making sure that all the customers that are buying the products that I reviewed, I'm making sure that they are taking care of those customers, they get the best customer service out there. That brings me some type of happiness. So what I'm trying to say is, anything that you're doing, to a certain extent, it has to bring some type of happiness to you. There was a guy that was on my channel that was having issue with his eMove Roadster. He said he was having issues contacting Vero Motors, but I think there was a miscommunication between them. But I immediately started talking to him and asking him, hey, I need pictures. I need proof because I want to help you. Now, immediately as I was about to do that, Vero Motors responded to the comment section and said they're going to take care of it, that they were messaging him that he stopped responding. And he responded, thanks to what I said, that Vero Motors just messaged him that day. That made me happy. It made me have some type of fulfillment in what I'm doing because I'm helping somebody. There are people that I might have helped in one way, shape, or the other. They might not say anything to me, or they might not come out there to scream my praises. That happens a lot with someone like me. Like, I will come up with ideas that will help people and all that, and they will do the same thing that I do, but to give me credit, for some reason, it's not something that they feel like they want to do. They don't want to do it. They want to hold it on the inside. And it's okay. It's not a big issue. But it is, because I don't like that. I think that's a really bad thing to do. When someone kind of helps you make your life easy, I think it's the right thing to kind of give them credit or something. I give people credit when they help me or come up with any idea that I use on my video. I give people credit for that. I will say it multiple times. But I realize that when I show you guys, maybe I show you how to mount the 360 camera, I show you what cameras to get or anything like that. You guys don't give credit for that. You don't say, oh yeah, Kizzy. And I see them, they do this intentionally. They do it intentionally. Most of the time they will be talking. I'm like, I know you got that from me because I don't see anybody else doing this. Not sure why these people do this. Maybe it gives them some type of happiness or fulfillment because, like I said, if that's what you like doing, you like not giving people their credit for what they accomplish or anything like that, that makes you feel happy. I guess you can go that route, right? I'm just giving my opinion because I think some people, their happiness sometimes is from other people's misery. And when you drive your happiness, your pursuit of happiness, if it's driven by putting down others, by not recognizing others, it really doesn't bring fulfillment as much as people think that it does. There's a lot of these big people, they have walked over people, they have stolen people's patterns, they have stolen people's ideas, and they have used it to become big, and they have money. But on their dying bed, you will see that they have regrets. They have big regrets. Those people that they stole the idea and used it without giving them credit, even though they are trying to think that they're in pursuit of their happiness, in pursuit of happiness while putting down other people really is a very dangerous thing to do. Because at the end of the day, the universe, if you don't believe in God, I believe in God, the universe itself will make sure that your happiness that you're trying to pursue, it won't be real. Because there's real happiness and then there's fake happiness. Just like there's a fake smile and there's a genuine smile. There's fake happiness, there's temporary happiness that people feel and they think that, man, this is just a momentary thing and I want to feel it again. But it's short and you can only get it by doing that thing over and over again. And if it's a bad thing, oh man, I feel bad for you. This is how people get addicted to, drugs and all that. This is one of the reasons. If you're pursuing happiness, make sure you're pursuing happiness genuinely without putting other people down, without walking all over the people, without taking credit for things that you did not actually come up with. Try to respect people as much as you can when you're in the position of power, because this is where people get messed up a lot. When you're in a position of power, do not try to use it to bring people down. Even if you're trying to pursue happiness in that route, don't try to bring people down. It's a very dangerous thing. Just a little bit of scooter and life and pursuit of happiness is the thing that we're talking about today. So whatever it is that you're doing in this life, make sure that the main focus is the pursuit of happiness. Not only just the happiness of you as an individual, but the happiness of your kids, your wife, and your family. If you have a good family, I have to say this right now, because there are some family members that will destroy your pursuit of happiness. You have to avoid those people. Just make sure that your main focus will always be the pursuit of your happiness. You have to be happy in this life, and you have to be happy in a way that you genuinely are happy. The universe wants us to be happy. God wants us to be happy. I'm not super religious, but for some of you that are, you know, God wants you to be happy. This universe wants you to be happy. And do you want to know what the example of why the universe wants you to be happy? Look at the things that is given to us for free. Now, even though we're in places that allegedly they are civilized, they try to make us pay for the things that the universe have given to us for free for us to be happy. If you look around you, when you wake up in the morning and you're able to actually just walk, when you wake up in the morning and you're able to breathe, you're able to see, you're able to think, that's the universe wanting you to be happy. Now, there are things that surround us that make us chase after all these crazy things that does not truly bring us any happiness. But in the most simplest way possible, if you break it down, without all the flashy cars, fancy house, all these other things, the universe wants me and you to be happy and stay focused on pursuing that happiness for the rest of our life. Water is given to you for free. Food is supposed to be free. To be honest, if you go on like villages, like there are places that have farms, you plant crops and it grows. The universe blesses and it grows. You water it and it grows. You can harvest the fruits and eat it. There are places that you plant and you see mangoes, apples, orange. You were blessed by the universe to be able to eat and enjoy and live life in a happy way. Now, of course, the system that is structured in some of these so-called civilized area, you know, that it makes you think that the whole world is against you, the universe is against you, that you have to be doing this and working every day, working hard, you can't take no days off. That's the only way you're gonna be happy. Walk till you die. That is a lie. The universe wants you to be happy, and you can have it in the most simplest way possible. And you shouldn't be deceived by the things that you can acquire with money or all these other things. Because when you get to the end of life, those things most of the time don't bring people fulfillment. And fulfillment means that when you look around you on your last breath, when you think about all the things that you have accomplished, when you think about all the people that you have uplifted, when you think about all the things that you have done, the people that are mourning, the people that are like, man, I need you here, the people that love you, that's gonna be your true fulfillment. That's the pursuit that you want of happiness. Not on your deathbed and you're by yourself, nobody is there. The doctor can't even get a hold of anybody in your family or your friends. You have achieved nothing. At the end of the day, you will be forgotten. Nobody will remember you. So that's a pursuit of nothing versus the pursuit of happiness. So whatever you're doing, focus on pursuing happiness. You have to be happy with whatever you're doing. You have to be genuinely happy at the end of the day. You as an individual, be happy and then spread it around. You cannot try to make somebody else happy when you yourself, you're not happy. So this is the goal. For whatever you're doing, this is just for everybody that's out there. You're working hard. I see you guys, you put in so much work. You work day, night, you work night shift, day shift, all shift. You work it. You're out there, you're hustling day and night. But I want to make sure that you know at the end of the day, all that you're doing needs to lead to you being happy. If it's not, then you need to take a break. You need to pull back. Visualize what is happiness to you and focus on that a little bit more. I'm not saying quit your job. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying focus a little bit more on what brings you true happiness. That's pretty much it. Kiziewheels, that was a long talk and rant and all that. But yeah, thank you guys who actually are always watching my video. Your happiness is the top priority, man. It really is the top priority of pretty much everything else. And you should always be that way. So I'm just gonna say it, man. Find things that make you happy and stick to that.